Welcome back to I'd Have a Beer. And this is a very, very fun episode. I presume we got a lot of stuff to discuss. Giants, Eagles recap. Not the way both of us wanted it to go. That undefeated Dolphins team from the 70s can rest ashore and pop some champagne. There will be no undefeated teams, it looks like, this year. And one of those being the Philadelphia Eagles. If you haven't noticed, check your calendars, folks. This Thursday, October 9th, we got a big game to discuss. Mikey Buagtti, welcome back. Good to see you. I hope you enjoyed your Sunday last Sunday, just like I enjoyed my Sunday last Sunday. It was just another day in the office for me. But let's dive into it and get in.
Welcome back to IHAB, where we're giving you the most important part of sports all in one place. This week, we're going over the Eagles. We're over the Giants. We're going over the Eagles versus the Giants this Thursday. OBJ back in the league. Mark Sanchez is hitting headlines. And Buagtti Bets is in the building. We got a lot to talk about today. It's a little bit happier for some people than people on this pod. But before we get into anything that you want to hear, Manny Motts, I'd have a beer.
Beer, sir.
I have here today. It's called Logical Conclusion, because I thought some things were going to go some certain ways. That would have been the logical conclusion. All right. It's a hazy IPA. What do you got over there?
I have a Tali. How would you say this? Talea. Is it
Talea?
Yeah, Tali.
Tail? Where are you getting these beers from?
Tali beer? No way. That's Tali beer.
You're saying you got the Tali beer?
No. Like, I don't have the Taliban beer. Talea. How would you say that?
Talia.
Yeah. Well, I have Peach Berry Punch. Talia Beer Co. It's a sour ale brewed with peach, strawberry, and pink guava.
This guy doesn't even know what he's drinking, what's it called, or what's inside of it. All I know, that's beer. It's a beer.
And
it's a beer.
I mean, right away, not bad.
Is that not bad?
Not bad. My favorite thing to say, not bad.
Not bad. Not bad. You know what was not bad this weekend?
What was not bad?
The Giants game wasn't that bad.
So I'm going first?
Absolutely, you're going first. Take us into it. How'd your weekend go? You said just another day in the office. So what's a normal day in the office for you?
Well, yeah, if we're summing up the last 10 seasons for the New York Football Giants, it was like another day in the office. I mean, kind of, sort of, not really. I mean, we got the ball. We go down the field, score on opening drive. I'm like, okay, we did that last week. We won. Haven't done that in a while. Sick. Defense rolls out there. We get a stop. Giants get the ball back. We march down the field again. Score another touchdown. I can't remember when the last time the Giants got the ball, and then 2 times that they had the ball, they scored on both of those drives, 7 points. I was like, wait a minute. Are we finally turning the corner here? Are we finally turning the corner? We got some things working. Are we finally turning the corner? Is this the quarterback? Maybe the head coach isn't as bad as everyone thought. Maybe there's second chances to be had. And then I don't know what just happened. It's just the halftime rolled around and the start of the third quarter. It was just like the Giants, literally every offensive drive, 5 drives in a row, ended up with a turnover. Whether it was a fumble or a interception, it was just we were just trying to give the Saints a way to win that game, and they ultimately won that game. And the Giants lose a horrible game. I mean, it would have been great for the Giants to win that game. Getting close to 500 here, which is crazy for me to be excited about. But I'm like, okay, we just came off a win. Should have beat the 0-4 Saints. Lost to the 0-4 Saints. Some interceptions by our guy Dart. Some fumbles by our guy Scadaboo. It was just sloppy in the second half of that game. Maybe kind of similar to the Eagles game.
Nah, not similar. Nope. Not similar.
No?
That's incorrect. No, because in the second half for the Giants, they actually put up rushing yards They
Oh
actually put up
shit.
some valuable points.
Oh
We
shit.
didn't. We only put up one touchdown in the second, and then we thought, hey, we're up 17 points. Let's give up 18 points in the fourth. So a big different. Yeah, Giants lose that one. Moving on to Lincoln Financial, where we're undefeated, and nothing I hate more when they lose a game when they're undefeated. You hear it's like, oh, people in Miami can rest easy now knowing their undefeated ship will never be touched this year. I hate when they say that. I hate when they say it. It was I maybe could have possibly jinxed us last week when I spoke about what I didn't want to say could happen, might happen. Now
But
it
we
can't
didn't
happen.
say it. But we didn't
But we
say
didn't
it.
say it. But we didn't
Technically,
say it.
we didn't say it.
Yeah, last
We
week I
didn't say
said
it.
I thought they were going to be undefeated without saying it. I was wrong. Guess who was wrong? It was out loud. I was screaming it. Yeah. So, yeah, Eagles don't win. Jalen Hurts,
They don't
he
win.
played actually okay. All right. 280 yards, 2 touchdowns. He didn't run a lot this time. He's listening to people who want him to throw the ball. They throw the ball. Look what happens when he throws the ball. We don't
Yeah.
win games. Maybe there's some correlation there. I don't know. Saquon Barkley had a tremendous game. 6 carries for 30 yards. What more could you ask for? We start throwing the ball. Look what happens. We don't win the game. So I think everybody keep their opinion to themselves. They were running it. We were winning. They stopped running it. We lost the game. All right. Devontae Smith, finally, he gets over 100 yards. AJ Brown, I'm sorry, you didn't do that well. You know, we were looking for you. You just weren't doing that well. I'm not going to sit here and take the refs as if they took that game for us. Was that last call pass interference? But no, was that last call pass interference? Yeah. Did we get that call? No. So we didn't get that call. I'm not someone to sit on excuses for a game. That's what we had. That's what was laid in front of us. We still had a chance after that, and we didn't get it. We had the ball up in the end zone. It was in AJ Brown's hand, Devontae Smith's hand, and I saw it, and I was like, and they didn't get it, and they didn't get it. And then I thought, I honestly, even with those 4 seconds left, and he threw that ball, and I didn't watch the whole game. I watched the fourth quarter when I saw them coming back, and I was like, what just happened? I was somewhere, and I middle of brunch, and I was like, I have to go walk away from them, and I had to take my phone out. I had to legally search the game up. I had to go over, and I'm like, why the hell is it 21-17 right now? And they come down to the line with 10 seconds left. And in my head, I was like, you know what? I still think he's going to catch this ball. I still think we're going to win in a preposterous, crazy way, because the last 3 games we've been winning in ridiculous ways. I was like, he's going to catch this, and everyone's going to go wild, and they'll be like, Eagles find a way to win it. And when I saw it hit the ground, I'm looking around. I'm like, flag? The flag? Where's the flag? Flag? No flag. 21 final 17 is what I saw come across the screen. I was like, dope. Cool.
Yeah. Hey,
And
so
then,
the Giants, go ahead. So I'll let you finish. Let you finish.
yeah. And then I quickly closed it out. I thought to myself, we're still in first place. We're still in the top 3 teams in the NFC. I'm going to play 3 consecutive shit teams in a row.
Tough.
I'm not the least bit worried right now. The only thing that pissed me off was the Cowboys won, and there were only 2 games behind us. I hate that. I want it to be 3 games. So that's how that part of my Sunday went. And I deleted it out of my memory, and we move on.
Yeah. So let's unpack all that you said, because I mean, number one, I Giants lose, winning the game. The offense is looking great, and then it's just a complete collapse just in the second half of the game, and we just gave away a win, which is not good, because our schedule is ridiculous. You can't give away wins like that. Not saying the Giants are going anywhere this year, but just a morality booster. Win is a win. Another win in that column, another W for the young quarterback and the team would go a long way. We just gave that away. So then the Eagles game's on, and I'm watching. You know, I was sick and tired of watching the Giants game, so I had Red Zone kind of on, and I'm watching the Red Zone, and don't see too much of the Eagles game. And then all of a sudden it switches to the Eagles Broncos game, and it's Bo Nix in the Red Zone, and I'm like, looking at the score, I'm like, wow, like they're turning it on. Prior to that game against the Broncos, I was unfortunately thinking for a while that the Eagles were like the Patriots with Tom Brady, that if you left
Mm,
him too much time on the clock, they would just, like you
mm,
said, find a way to win. And I was
mm-hmm,
looking at it, I'm like, they're home. It's the Eagles. I'm like, they didn't they kicked that field goal or they went in, they scored, they got 2-point conversion, and I'm like, it's still not enough. I'm like, it's not enough points. I don't think. I think they're gonna
mm-hmm,
and their field goal kicker. I mean, anything 50 yards now is just like a no. It's just the guy's drilling it in every
mm-hmm.
kicker pretty much now. So I'm like, oh my God, it's Tom Brady and the friggin' 2000 Patriots. They're gonna find a way. And then, yeah, I mean, I think two. Let's unpack this. You brought it up. The all last week you heard from the Eagles is just this offense isn't sustainable. They need to get their wide receivers involved. AJ Brown made some comments again. He wants to get the ball. He needs to be more involved. And I think the Eagles kind of tried to, maybe it looks like possibly the Eagles tried to, settle that and just be like, listen, everybody, we're going to throw the ball today. Okay. To show you that we're going to get everybody involved. And I don't think that's the identity of the Eagles winning games. Case in point, look at the offense at the end of that game. I mean, it was crazy too because he heaves that ball into the end zone, and both Devontae Smith and AJ Brown had fingertips on that ball. They like
They're like
almost knocked
holding
it
each
out of
other.
each other's hand. Yeah,
Yeah.
they like boxed each other out. Same team,
Mm-hmm.
they like boxed
Mm-hmm.
each other out, and I was like, I was so happy to see that ball just go out of bounds. I'm like, oh my gosh, we dodged it. We dodged the bullet because I'm like, if they won this game on that, because think about some of these wins this year: blocked field goal, layup,
Mm-hmm.
they get runs a 500-pound man runs it 90 yards back for a score that they didn't even need, and then this Hail Mary situation. I'm like, you got to be shitting me. So yeah, I was a little happy to see
I bet.
you know the Eagles are human. It was good to see the Eagles are human, and yeah, it's good because we got a big game. Which if they won that game, like how they won that game, my prediction for this Giants Eagles game tomorrow,
Mm,
October 9th, Thursday Night Football,
mm.
I'd be like, oh boy, look at the momentum that they got. Oh boy. But I don't know. Are they going to throw the ball or are they going to just run the ball? Like, what's it going to be? And the Giants, we score on both of our first two possessions down the field. Like we have like one of the top 5 offenses in the league. And then all of a sudden it just shit hits the fan. So I don't know what we're gonna get. But before we get to the predictions, I just want to get your thoughts on this Eagles fan, Mikey Buagtti. I want to get your thoughts. So after
Yeah.
Sean Payton and the Broncos won that game, they took the buses, the
Yeah.
team buses down.
Yeah.
Maybe you're familiar down Broad Street after beating the Eagles
Again.
to let fans and pedestrians see the team bus coming through the city again. Um, I don't know if you saw them in the locker room after that win.
Yeah.
Looked like a rave concert. Looked like a
Did
rave.
see that.
It was very smoky. I don't know what was going on in there. Did they bring their own smoke machines? What was going on? But does this possibly start a rivalry now between the Broncos and the Birds? Do you foresee this
No.
being the start to a rivalry? No, not
No.
even a
No.
question.
No.
No.
Not even a
Okay.
question. Because what you saw was the coach was like, guys, celebrate in the locker room like it's the Super Bowl because you
Got
should.
it.
Because you should. Because you're playing the championship team and you got us. Did you get a little
Mm-hmm.
help from the refs? Maybe you did. Maybe you did. Did we play a little poorly? Maybe we did. But you took a
Mm-hmm.
win and you're playing us. We're the Kings and you're like the little brother Nat. You're the little brother Nat that stuck around and you got a little piece of the apple and you're like, we brought it back home. That's nice. Take that little piece of the apple because we got the whole thing still left. All right. And go take a look at our city because it's the last time you're going to see it because you ain't coming back here again. You're not going to be able to see our city again. And if you do, the next time you're going to see it, there's going to be another statue of another
Mm-hmm.
QB holding up another Heisman, another Lombardi. Okay. No, it doesn't upset me. It makes me happy knowing that people get that pumped to play my team, you
Yeah.
know, because they weren't
Yeah.
supposed to win. If we beat them, we would have left silently and been like, there's another day in the office.
Right.
That's it.
Except for that one
That's it.
guy on Instagram that I show you that with the big hat. He just that guy
I
he
love that guy.
parties. I mean, I kind of I like the guy too, even though he's the biggest Eagles fan. I know he's funny. I don't even know what he just wears these giant hats, and you might be right; they get bigger every
They get
time he
bigger.
films it. That's hysterical.
His hat,
Yeah,
his head's not even the camera view. It's just the
no,
front
the
bill of
brim.
his hat and,
Yeah,
and
it's
the brim, and
just
it
the
just gets
brim.
right in front of the camera. You can't see anything.
It's great.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, so that was that was good. What did you do? Where you said you were out watching these games Sunday? Were you out all night? Were you at a sports bar? Were you at a restaurant? What was the vibe? What were you doing? All of the above?
Yeah, my weekend was it. That was a weekend. That was a weekend. I wasn't at a bar watching the games. I get lost in the city, so went down there and I was bouncing around, visiting some friends.
Mm-hmm.
It was Oktoberfest. I don't know if you know that. It's Oktoberfest in Stone Street in Lower East Side. So,
Oh,
Mikey Buagtti stays cultural. He's got to stay up in the hip in the now. So I'm out here
right.
trying new beers for everybody, making sure they know what's good and what's not good. You know what's good? Beer and Oktoberfest. A lot of people don't know that. I know that
Of
now.
course.
You got to
Yeah, of
get
course.
those.
Yeah,
And then I remember the game was on, and I was like, oh, shit, I got to go. I was watching on my phone. I was like, this is an easy team. This is an easy team. I was like, hold on, wait a minute. What's going on over here? So I found myself to the nearest TV. Well, I'm sorry, my phone to the nearest area, and stepped aside for a brief moment. And that's how I got it.
that's all right. All right. Well, hey, welcome to the mutual side over here. This is the first episode we filmed in
Sucks.
2025, where both the teams are in the losers column. Where
This,
I think probably by halftime, both of us probably felt good about we're getting the W's today.
yeah, I can tell you. Let me fix that first sentence for you. This is the first time in a whole year, since we've put an episode that we're in
True.
both in the same column.
Oh, true. Yeah.
Actually, yeah, yeah. Now you guys won one the same times we won one, but you're talking about the loss. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah. So, well, let's see. Somebody's going to have to lose tomorrow. And explain
Someone's
to
gonna.
me.
It ain't gonna be us. It actually
Explain
was
to me.
worst case scenario for you that we
No.
lost.
Explain to me why the Giants are going to win that game. How about that? And I'll explain to you why the Eagles are going to win that game. How about that?
That's a very good question. I like this
Ooh.
twist. I
Yeah.
like that. When I thought about when I came into the studio just now, it asked you to put your name in. I was like, it'd be funny if I put in Manny Motz and he put in Mikey Buagtti. So it's
Yeah.
funny that you put this twist around on me here. How will the Giants beat the Eagles tomorrow?
Tell me.
Okay. Yes, I got it. I know the answer. That meteor that they found in space a couple of days ago, the government, it comes down, strikes all of Philadelphia, and destroys Lincoln Financial while the team's in a practice match, takes out all the first string and the second string. But then tomorrow, you probably have a pretty good chance, 60-40 chance that you win the game. That's how.
Do you think if a catastrophic event happened like that, do you think they actually would give the other team a win, or would they just be like, I don't know. What would they do?
All I know
A
is
draw?
when we won. They forfeited.
Yeah.
We won.
Yeah.
All I know is when I saw it, and this is a serious thing, when DeMar Hamlin went down, they just postponed the game until they came back. I think after a meteor hits the town, they'd be like, so like in a week, 2 weeks, you guys want to reschedule this game? They would just move on. Like it just wasn't part of the news cycle.
That's
So
nuts.
that's crazy.
Okay, so I
That's
was going to
crazy.
be serious, and I was hoping you would give me the keys to successful play on both offense and defense. And this guy's talking about the only way that happens is if, a meteor comes down and it only takes out Philadelphia, which I think I would be okay with happening regardless of the outcome of the game tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you just give me one?
I'll give you the real keys. Give me
be realistic just for this,
I'll give you the
for
real
1
keys.
minute. 1 minute, be realistic.
I think Saquon Barkley's a little hurt right now, so we're not going to be running him as hard. That's news. You can look that one up. That's real. I don't have inside sources on that one. I think Jalen Hurts is pissed, and now Saquon can't run as much. We're going to be throwing it. You put a double team the corners hard. Want Devontae Smith and A.J. Brown to not be able to breathe. Dallas Goedert's going to be your only threat, which means you're going to keep us between 10 to 20 yards of tossing that ball. Okay, you can contain us there, and we're going to get a touchdown or two with him for sure because he's going to be in the inside. And then your only big problem is going to be John Mechie III or Jahan Dotson, which is our wide receiver 3 and 4.
Yeah.
About those names. You can contain it to that area, you'd be all right. Jalen Hurts, he's going to get one. Just because if Saquon's not running and you're putting those covers in the corner, he's going to come in on you in a 30-yard run and be like, okay, let's fix this. Okay, let's fix this. This game could be as close as 5 points or as far as 21 points. If you let us light you up early, we will keep our foot on the gas, and whatever hole we found, we'll continue to pour water down it until it erodes your stadium into the swamp.
Okay. I appreciate the first minute and a half of that. I think that was legitimate things that I hope the defensive coordinator of the Giants is listening. I think I was going to say how would the Giants win this game? I think the Giants need to just limit them to just one aspect of the game, running the ball. You can't let them explode big passes and some big runs because then we're totally cooked. But how do the Eagles win this game? I think the Eagles win this game by Saquon running, just Saquon getting hot. And like I said, I think if you guys can throw the ball deep down the field, which Eagles, I think, have a big advantage in this game. If they could throw this ball, I think they have a big advantage because I think our corners are horrible. Our defensive line is pretty good. Our corners, our defensive backs are not good. So I assume just based off of the Giants' last few games, a lot of penalties on the Giants. I think a lot of penalties, which then keep the Eagles in this game and keep drives going, which you absolutely can't do against the Eagles or any good offense. I think we shoot ourselves in the foot a lot. And I think the Eagles win this game because the Giants dig themselves in such a deep hole that we can't put up a big fight. How do the Giants win this game? Well, it's hard for the Giants to win this game because we have wide receivers that I've never heard of now because we have nobody. It's so bad that they're floating the idea of picking up OBJ again. It's so bad. So yeah, Giants defense needs to just be fucking rock solid in this game. Giants defense needs to be rock solid and disciplined, no stupid penalties. And I think some of these guys, these young wide receivers and our young tight ends need to come up big, and Jackson Dart needs to be smart with the ball. And I think if all those things happen, the Giants play a clean game on offensive defense. And I mean by limiting the penalties and big plays. I think it's a divisional game. I think the Eagles coming off the game that they just had. I think the game the Giants came off that they just had. I think both teams are going to try to fight. I mean, why not? It's a divisional opponent. So, I think this unfortunately comes down to one of those things where someone drills a big field goal and now you
guys have Younghoe Koo over there.
Yeah, but we have Younghoe Koo, and he's not the kicker right now. He's not the starter.
Oh, who do you have?
It's some fucking guy. I think he used to play rugby. I don't know. He might have.
They don't have field goals in rugby, do they?
He used to play. Honestly, yeah, you're right. He used to play hockey, but now he's a field goal kicker on the Giants. I don't understand the correlation.
Mick Addermy. Mick added to me. This guy, a Gaelic footballer. That's his name. That's what he's used to do. And you're putting Younghoe Koo underneath this guy.
He was a what type of football player?
Gaelic football player.
What is that?
This is what Google said to me.
What is that?
What is that? I got a Gaelic footballer on my team.
What does that mean?
Gaelic is he's Irish, dude. It's like a Gaelic football.
That's all that means. They can't just say he's an Irish football player. They got to say
he's Celtic. It means he's Celtic.
Oh, I'm sorry, he's Celtic. You can't just say he's a Celtic football player. They got to say he was in Meet the Fockers. He was his cousin.
Yeah.
Crazy. Yeah. We'll see tomorrow night. I mean, by the time this episode's out, we'll either be getting ready for the game, or you will have the result of this game. I'm saying Giants lose. No, Giants win. I'm going to say Giants. I got to be positive. Giants win.
Crazy.
Giants win, and they win with the Gaylord Falker field goal from 52.
All right, this guy's optimistic. I'm going to give you the logical.
Thanks.
The logical conclusion here, and the Eagles win. Eagles are pissed that they just lost that game. They're going to dominate, and Bugatti's going to be in the house as well, so they're going to put on a show for me. So
thanks for going.
Go Birds, go Birds, go Birds. Birds by 100, Birds by 1,000. I think the Birds win by like, what's the spread on that? Whatever the spread is, double it. I think they come in and just
that's not nice.
I think you're just going to have a bad night. I think I'm going to get a text from you at halftime and say, GG's. Thanks for letting me stay up till 10 o'clock tonight.
No, you're going to text me because I'm just going to be out. I'm just going to be done. You're going to text me and be like,
do you remember that voicemail I left you many years ago?
Hold on. Let me find the spread first. Let me find the spread here.
The spread is 7.
Okay.
7 flat, which I've never seen before. 7. And it's
not
the
bad,
over
Giants
under.
Fans. Not bad.
Not bad.
Okay.
Could be worse.
I said a field goal. Maybe it's a touchdown now. Touchdown. All right. We'll see. Not bad. Yeah, I do remember that time you called and you left me a voicemail and you were fucking pissed drunk and like one of those iPhone mics in the headphone you literally had like in your throat talking to me. And I mean, are you warning me now that I'm are you warning me now that I'm going to have to block all calls after 8:30?
If you get a phone call at 1 in the morning, don't pick that up.
I'm not because I'm going. I'm gonna have it off. No.
Don't pick that up.
So, Mom and Dad, if you're listening to this, if you're trying to get in touch with me, use the landline. Okay,
use the landline
late at night. I'm gonna have this phone off. You're really going to this game?
Yeah.
Who you going to the game,
brother? With? No, easy it is to get over to that game. I have some friends in town over here. We're going to go to the game.
Okay,
I know a guy. I got to hook up on some tickets. I do.
Cool. I do. Cool. Well, you're going to be in attendance, and we'll see what happens, man. I'm excited.
Go Birds, baby. We're pumped. It's going to be a great time. I'm going to get to at least 7 fights. That's what you have to do as an Eagles fan. Fight as many people as possible, and that's my plan.
Even the people that don't want to fight. That's what makes an Eagles fan an Eagles fan.
Those are the better fights. I just fight them. Like, what'd you say, Grandpa? And then boom, knock his walker to the floor. And
guys sound asleep, and you're yelling over this guy.
Yeah.
It's good.
His birthday sash is in garbage. Yeah.
Classic. Good.
I was like 3-4 weeks ago. I was I was walking to a sports bar with Nick. You know Nick.
Oh, I know Nicholas.
You know Nick.
Hi.
And I don't even remember who they were. It was the season opener. It was a season opener.
Makes sense.
We're playing. I forget who it was. Doesn't matter. We won. And this Cowboys fan, this guy, 6'4", tall, ripped, comes out the door of where we were going in.
Challenge this guy?
He looked, no, I didn't challenge him. He looked me in the eyes and he goes, "Fuck them Eagles." I looked at him and I'm like, "Nick, I think this is the door we go into." I couldn't have ignored this guy like he didn't exist at all. Even if I flinched, he would have picked me up, crunched me, and tossed me into the garbage bin.
Yeah, you said nothing. You just blinked. What did you say?
What, something to me, chump? This guy was, and I saw him in my peripherals. He was waiting for me to turn around. I was like, "Nah, don't do it. Nah, don't do it."
See, look what that jersey just does to people. You know,
that logo just inspires hate.
I thought for sure you would have been, when the guy was like, "Your team's, F your team," you would have been like, "Absolutely, we suck. Later, man. Have a good night."
Yeah. You're right. Yeah,
you're absolutely right. I'm throwing this away as soon as I get home. No problem.
I had many scenarios in my head. I thought I was going to say my team, and then that's probably when I would have been sent into the air. And my friend was like, "I'm going to be honest. If that guy came at you, I would have helped him beat you up. I would have been curb stomping you."
See, that's crazy. You're all alone. You're on an island when you're walking around with your friend. Most of your friends. I mean, I don't know. Do you have a lot of friends that are Eagles? I don't even know. Who are your Eagles friends?
So you got to find them, and when you find them, you hold on
Gotta
to them tight.
find
Okay,
them.
you don't
You
let them
gotta
go. I
find them.
find them
Yeah.
every now and then. I
Yeah, you
find one, and I
find
go
them.
up to them, and it's universal. I don't know if you guys have something like this. Even if you're
Yeah.
in a conversation
Yeah.
with them, not, I just go up to them. I say, "Go Birds," and you do a little,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
And then
there's
after
an
that, I'm like,
eaglesfanmeet.com or
yeah,
eaglesfanmingle.com or
nah,
something like
dude,
that.
dude. We go to Craigslist and you go
No,
male Eagles fan seeking other male Eagles fan. Turns out great. Turns
I'm
out great.
sure.
Doesn't get weird.
Not at all. Not at all.
Not
Well,
at
I'm
all.
happy for you.
Thank you.
I need to see maybe I mean I went to a game. I went to 2 Giants games last year. I think this year, I don't know if I'm making it to one, but I've the last 6, 7 years, I've gone to at least one game. And on our Instagram at IHAB podcast, you can find a video there about 2, 3 years ago where I was cooked in the crowd, and I'm ready. Giants won, feeling good. This was at the
Yeah.
end of the game. Giants win, and I'm like, "Let's go Giants!" And a gust of wind just completely comes, takes my hat, and it just sails
Mm,
like 200 yards. Hat's
mm.
gone. So I'm saying this because you need an iconic moment at MetLife Stadium before they just blow it up.
Yeah.
So
Well, and maybe I'll find your hat.
maybe you'll find my hat.
Maybe I'll
Wear a
find your
hat
hat.
that you don't care about losing, and then just maybe you can recapture the moment. That would be funny.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Recapture the
Yeah. Yeah.
moment as you're
I'll do
saying,
that.
"Let's go Eagles!" Just in the on the staircase, and as you're just some guy just rockets like a Coca-Cola at you or
Yeah.
something like that.
My iconic moment is I get a dozen eggs just flung at me. Go
Yeah,
Birds! And it's
yeah.
just a shower.
Somehow they're throwing snowballs at you, and it's 70
Yeah.
degrees out.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
great.
They
They
brought them for
froze them.
me.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
froze
Yeah.
them. They brought a cooler in. Well, that's cool. You'll get to be front row in the house for a Giants win. Thank you so much for supporting.
Yeah. Yeah. You're welcome. You're
Thank
welcome.
you. Yeah, yeah.
All right,
Well,
Manny Mats, you told me you had some news about some players, about other ex-New York players, that you're more privy to this information than I am. What's going on over there?
yeah. Bump, bump, bump. No, I really have no.
Yeah.
I I have
Dun dun.
no. Yeah, yeah. I have no knowledge really, other than I read one article and this is what it said. But here are the defendants. Bump, 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 bump. Yeah. Let's give a
It
shout
must
out to.
be. Yeah, Dick Wolf. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Let's give a shout out number one to Daniel Jones 4-0. Shout out Daniel
yeah,
Jones.
yeah,
Talk
yeah.
about ex players. Shout out Daniel Jones. 4-0 in Indianapolis. Another ex-player that you might actually be alluding to here on this story sounds like Saquon is coming out with like a documentary or something and on Amazon, and something I've read online, which is always true, is he in like 2023 he actually asked the front office to be traded, and I guess they denied his trade. And I think you also mentioned something about how even if the Giants even offered him like 10 million a year, he would have taken it. But uh, in classic recent New York Giants fashion, they just completely shafted him, and everyone knows at this point what ended up happening with that. So yeah, it'll be interesting to watch. I think this doesn't matter now. He's a Super Bowl champion. He was basically the MVP last year, rushed for 2,000 yards, first year with the Eagles. I don't think it really matters, but some Giants fans might be looking at this as, okay, well, screw you now. You're definitely the enemy.
Mm,
I don't know. Might change some fans' opinions, especially when he comes into the house tomorrow night. After all this, I think it's a coincidence that all this kind of drops right around there's
the
first
game
meet of
times.
the season tomorrow
Yeah.
night. It's interesting that this is when this stuff kind of breaks. I don't really think he cares all that much about it. Giants fans, what are we going to do? Boo him? Sure. Whatever. But yeah, that's what I've read about. So much information. I've done so much research on this particular story breaking that Saquon was not happy with the Giants. I think that was everyone probably knew that. But yeah, that's what I've seen, and apparently there's going to be a Amazon Prime documentary on Saquon, and I guess his time with the Giants going to Philadelphia. So I'll have to watch it and get back to y'all on that.
Sounds like it's a success story. Sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, it probably is. It's probably getting his shit rocked with the Giants for 6 years and then gets traded to the worst fan base in the NFL and wins a Lombardi first year and rushes for 2,000 yards. So
that
who has it worse?
who's got it worse in that
Who's
scenario?
got it worse? Yeah, it's like a game show. Yeah, I mean that's that. Another thing, I don't know if you've followed any of this. I mean, another investigative reporting story that I'm working here on.
Dun dun dun.
Dun 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 dun. Yeah. Check the facts, folks. Do you know anything about this this story with Mark Sanchez? Mark Sanchez, we all remember him, the fumble, the Jets quarterback, the butt fumble, and now
fumble guy.
Yeah, and I think he went for Fox. He was like a analyst or something. Yeah, I don't know. You hear what's going on with that?
I saw a brief video, didn't look further into it, said he might be getting arrested, say he might not. And then I saw career might be over. So maybe explain why Mark Sanchez's career might be over.
Well, those are the facts, folks. That's it. He's going to jail, do intended life. No, I'm just kidding. I don't really know.
I was like, what?
No. Well, my sources, Adam Schefter is supposed to get back to me. Hasn't texted me back. Must be on a plane.
Yeah.
But then again, he definitely does not fly commercial. He's probably on private. There's definitely Wi-Fi. So there's no excuse. There's no excuse why I don't have the details. We're taping. He knows we're taping right now. So so I'm going to just wing this. It looks like Mark Sanchez, originally last week, it looked like Mark Sanchez was attacked and stabbed and rushed to the hospital. And then later in the week, it looked like with some video surveillance that and some pictures, it actually looks like he might have been the aggressor in this whole situation. And it looked like he messed up some like truck driver with like a box cutter or something. So Mark Sanchez might be in trouble, to say the least.
Felony.
Could definitely be. I mean, like I said, I don't know the details. I'm sure people listening to this probably will know more than we know at this point in time. But yeah, just wanted to address it. The Mark Sanchez situation, crazy to see this. Wouldn't have thought in a million years he would be somebody tied up with some situation like this. But I mean, when you play for the Jets and, maybe it just hurts you. And I don't know. I have no idea. But Mark Sanchez, he's on the hot seat this week.
Yeah, I sent you a photo of the person that I just found what he did to him. You take a look at that. You tell me that doesn't say felony on it. I think what they're gonna do, I think what they're gonna do is make an example out of this guy. I think the mayor was like, I don't care who you are, where you from, you come into my city and you commit crime, we're gonna get you. We're gonna get you. Seems like this guy really messed him up. So I'm thinking this guy's going to jail for at least 1 to 6 years.
Is Indianapolis just back? Like they're just football team's back now. They're just trying to make examples out of people. Like, this is Indianapolis. Don't fuck around with our people. We're back. I don't know what's going on. I'm not even going to show you this photo that Mikey Buagatti has texted me. Just do your own Google search.
That took me 5 seconds.
Yep. There you go. What did you type in?
I typed in Mark Sanchez murderer, and then it came right up with that. So,
or just type in Mark Sanchez incident if you don't want to label him as anything yet, because he's got to go through the system. He's got to go through the system. The court of law. We got to see. We're not going to label anybody yet, but I felt like let's address that. That was hot. That was hot all week, and it seems to be getting even steamier as the week goes on. But nothing will be as steamy as this Thursday night football game between the Giants and the Eagles. I'm pretty pumped that you're going to that game.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a good time. I always try and go when it's Eagles. I mean, I always do go. If I have the opportunity, I will go.
Right.
So
I hear you. Yeah, I will be locked and loaded for that game tomorrow night.
Loaded.
I could be loaded. I could be loaded. It could be loaded for a good or bad thing. You'll have to find out next week. We'll see. Get our live reactions.
Do you drink more if your team wins, or do you drink more if your team loses?
Believe it or not. Well, I kind of probably already spoiled it. I actually drink more when my team does well. Like as a celebratory,
right? You're just popping bottles.
Yeah, like I'm happy. I'm in a good mood. Like I'm in a good mood. When I'm pissed off, I don't. This is probably a good thing. I don't turn to booze and just get the bottle and just sitting there in my sorrows and then my friends JD and my boys Jack Daniels and just start talking
Jack
to
and
me.
James.
My boy Jack and James just start talking to me like, "Let me
Drink
help you
me.
out, buddy. You
Yeah,
look down." No, I'm definitely more of a celebratory drinker. And so I've really drank one time this season. So there you go. I've only drank once this season.
For a year. Yeah.
Pretty good. So sober, it's been sober September pretty much now. We'll see what October looks like for the sobriety here. What about you? Are you just, if the Eagles are playing, I'm 3/5 into a bottle? What is it?
I just take a bottle of Jameson wherever bar I go, and I'm like, you guys do like a corkage fee here, or how's that work?
Is it
I don't even drink
Eagles
that much when I'm out, when I go out there, because I'm locked in, and the people are trying to talk to me, and I'm like, I'm in the middle of something, guys, right now. Can you? I didn't come here to make friends. No, come on, dude. What are you talking about? So it's definitely not when I'm sad. I don't drink, but when I'm happy, there'll be a celebratory Jameson shot or 2 or 3.
Could have a cigar tomorrow night if things go our way. You know, could have a cigar. You know, a celebratory cigar. I will not have a. You know, I want to kill myself cigar. I'm not going to do that. It's all celebratory cigars.
I don't think anyone's ever done that before. I've never heard of this.
I don't know. I mean, at least they haven't told me. I don't know, but we'll see. I mean, this is also something I'm starting to realize too. Like, especially these like big rivalry games, you know, divisional games. Like, I'm gonna probably, like, if it was a choice between, I mean, going to the game, I guess is different. But if it's a choice between going out into like a crowd, like, or a bar to watch this game, or kind of be home, I would actually choose to be by myself for this game.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, see, that's where we're different people. I like the energy of, you guys don't have a chant. That's the thing. We do.
See, maybe that's it. Maybe
we get all pumped up. We score a touchdown. EAGL, etc.
Well, we don't have any rah-rah, like, you know, high school chants, you know, for professional football. We don't do that. I mean, half the time you ask Eagles fans to do the chant, they spell it wrong.
EAGELELES.
There's like there's 5 G's in there somehow and a bunch of S's, and it's Eagles at the end when they're done. Yeah, it's Lego my Eagles. It doesn't make sense. So we just gave it the Giants go blue.
Go blue.
Yeah, I'll see. So maybe we'll make a video tomorrow night.
Maybe something will happen. With
our feedback, you know.
Well, all I know is I'm not going to be upset.
You're not doing shit?
I'm not going to be upset at all. I'm not doing shit.
Okay.
But upset though. Tell me this weekend, what was the biggest upset that you saw out of these 3? Because some of them. Here's what I know now, Manny Mons. There's no longer an undefeated team in the NFL. What? The Broncos beating the Eagles, the Jags beat the Chiefs, or the Bills beat the Patriots, or the Patriots beat the Bills. Which of those games were like, whoa, did not see that coming?
I mean, all of those right there. Nobody saw coming, I don't think. Nobody saw the Chiefs laying down and taking that one. No one saw the Buffalo Bills in the white out with the white jerseys, the undefeated train in Buffalo. Nobody saw that coming. And you know, nobody probably saw the friggin' Philadelphia Eagles and the Broncos. So, you know, it was a crazy week. No undefeated teams by week 5. Didn't know if that was going to happen. I thought Eagles probably would have won. Buffalo would have definitely won. Kansas City toss up. I think they are. I just don't think that they can maintain that dominance that they had for 4 or 5 years. Anymore. I think it's kind of the power shift has happened. So I think I got to go the Buffalo game though, because I don't think anybody had on the radar that, wait a minute, the Patriots in this division, don't sleep on them anymore. Wait a minute. You know, it's not going to be a layup against the Patriots anymore. The Bills fans, I think, you know, you still got the Miami Dolphins in there where God only knows what's happening with that team. But the Patriots,
they're only one game behind the Bills now. And now they beat the Bills. So tiebreaker comes when the Bills play the Patriots again. Josh Allen.
It's fun. That's why I love sports, and that's why I love football, because at Sunday, I mean, everybody with these degrees and these analysts can tell you one way it's going to happen. I'm going to tell you why it's going to happen, and then it just doesn't happen that way. That's why football's the best, and every given Sunday, you never know. And I look at the beginning of the season and these people that they had locks for Super Bowl locks, which still could be Super Bowl locks. Didn't see these losses coming to these teams. And, that's why football's the best. And, that's why, I'm excited for tomorrow night. You never know.
You never know. Except tomorrow night's an automatic lock. So I'm going to let you know I do know. I do know.
Yeah.
Another thing that I know is a lock is Mikey Buagtti. He's back, baby. He's in the house. I got one for you. This is known as a hot take. This is a hot take. This is a hot bet. Joe Burrow is out.
He is.
Bengals are in desperate need. Who do you call other than a rival that you played against in multiple teams? You call the Ghostbusters, baby. Who do you call? You call no other than Joe Flacco is going to the Cincinnati Bengals, starting immediately, and he's coming to play the Packers, who are on a downtrend. They're on a downtrend. The bet of the week. The Buagtti bet of the week. Bengals beat the Packers and a Jamar Chase touchdown. Joe Flacco doesn't run the ball. Joe Flacco airs it out. He's going to be looking to make a statement. $100 wins you $1,000. Bengals win. Jamar Chase touchdown. Pretty good. I'm not going to lie. Yeah. I was pretty hyped to see that line. I was like, how is no one else doing what I'm doing right now? That's because no one else is Buagtti. That's why. That's why they're driving Honda Civics. That's why they're driving Kia Souls looking like hamsters. We're driving Bugattis to work, okay? Mikey Buagtti. Bengals win. Bengals money line. Jamar Chase touchdown. $100 to 1040. Manny Motts. What do the listeners have to do?
You got to call the bank, Call the bank, get out of that Honda Civic and get into that Maserati. Get into that Bugatti. So Joe Flacco gonna make a stamp in Cincinnati as he's heading that way. Speaking trades, Giants, listen up. Get rid of Russell Wilson before we can't, and try to get something for him. Maybe a wide receiver would be nice. We need help. Get it.
You need to put him in for like half a game. He does just a little bit, and then take him out when his value's high, and start making a trade mid-game.
Yeah. We're just going to send out the game against the Dallas Cowboys, but it's going to be like cut, so it's just going to show him just airing the ball out, catch, airing the ball out, catch, just nuts. And then we're going to just send that to them, and they're going to be like, well, what about weeks 1, 3, 4? Where he wasn't playing. We're saving him for
resting.
You. Yeah, resting for you.
He's got more juice in the tank. You're welcome.
He's dangerous. So hopefully we get something for him, please. Unlike
please, guys, please,
GM, please. Let's get something for players leaving the Giants, because that seems to be a trend. We just let people go and we get absolutely nothing. So let's get something. Let's get something in return. So that's there's my trade talk for tonight. And if you don't got anything else, let's talk about these beers we've been drinking.
You got something else over here. I got this tasty, delicious beer. This logical conclusion from Threes Brewing. Juicy, ripe, tropical. Okay, this is delicious. I've had minimal sips because I got some plans. I got some things to do tonight, as I always do. Let me take you to the gauntlet. There we go. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah.
I would have this at dinner. This is a good dinner beer. I would happily ask for this at dinner. May I please have a logical conclusion? He said, yes, sir. That's a logical answer. Would I have this at a tailgate? I would have this at a tailgate. And it's got a nice little colors for the packaging.
Like it?
Broncos colors? Maybe. Just drink from this side, and it's a different color scheme. 1 through 10 here. 1 through 10 here. Hold on 1 second.
I didn't even notice that, the colors.
Yeah, I did. As soon as I said it, I was like, fuck. 7. Just a 7.
7's good.
Right on the dot. 7.
Not bad.
Is good. Is good. Manny Motts, take us through, and I got whatever beer you got.
I got the Haji beer. Talia.
Yeah.
Talia. All right. And Talia, if you could get in touch with us, I'm sorry. You know, I'm gonna do the beer justice though. Just watch and listen.
Okay.
Talia, get ready, folks.
We're ready.
Okay. If you're sitting at a red light, good. If you're driving, pull over because it's gonna be a lot right here. Peach Berry Punch. Okay, by Talia Beer Company. Sour ale brewed with peach, strawberry, and pink guava. Yes, all of that is in here. So it's probably 1,500 calories, but we're not, it doesn't matter. You're drinking a beer. You're not drinking it for the calories. You're drinking it for Talia, the country. It's pretty good.
The country. The country.
It's pretty freaking good. It's sweet. Like it almost, hold on.
Come on, take it through the goblet. Get a little sip. You having this at dinner?
Yeah, I'd have this at dinner.
All right.
I'd have this at a tailgate. Like it's super easy to drink, probably because it's got 19 different peaches, strawberries, and pink guava in it. I mean, all those things are fantastic. So this is basically like vitamin water just with beer. Okay, it's got all the flavors of vitamin water in it, and then they just threw like, I don't know, 8% alcohol in it. It's pretty good.
Amazing.
Pretty good. I actually will give this just because, you know, I don't want Talia to come after us. I'm gonna give this a good score. This is a 7-8. This is super easy to drink.
Wow, big score.
You can drink this at a tailgate. It's very good. I mean, I don't know. Check it out. I mean, if you could find this, good for you. If you could find this, you're not going to be disappointed. Talea. I don't know. It's
listeners.
We're going with that.
All the listeners out there, if you could find the first 3 to find this beer and send us a photo of this beer, we'll Venmo the money for you to buy that beer. That's how confident we are. You're not going to find that beer.
Sure. Yeah.
That's how far Manny Motts had to travel into the jungle to find that beer.
Yeah, I actually printed this label myself. This is my company, Talia. I don't know why we went with that name, but that's what we're going with. So, yeah. All right. Well, hey, drive safe, everybody. We're going to wrap this up. Get home safe. You know, Giants, Eagles tomorrow night, Thursday night, October 9th, 8:20, Thursday night football, Prime Video. Giants coming off a loss, Eagles coming off a loss. Who will win? If this game isn't a tie, what are we doing?
Riot. I would riot. I'm in your stadium too, so I'll just start burning it down. I'll just do you a favor.
It's a cement bunker. It's not going to burn.
I'm here to tell you.
I'm here to tell you. That's the one thing that place won't do is burn. I think fans have tried. Okay.
I'll storm the field.
Burn the field. That's a whole. We burn the field. We need grass anyway.
I can do that.
Burn the field. We need grass anyway. You'd be doing us a solid. Actually, you'd probably be doing your team a solid too because
no one gets hurt.
I wasn't going to say it.
No one gets hurt. Yeah. Jackson Dart won't tear his ACL.
No, I was talking about those.
It's been said out loud.
I was talking about those Jeagles. I was talking about those Jeagles. All right. Well, we'll see. I mean, tomorrow night, let's Giants win. Mikey Buagtti's got the Eagles smoking them. But we'll see. Yeah, make sure to follow us on all of our social media at IHAB Podcast. And share this episode with a friend, especially if they're an Eagles fan or a Giants fan. And send this to them before the game so you guys can get our thoughts. Let us know down below how you think this game's going to go.
Yes.
And we'll be back again next week to recap these games and to talk about the remaining schedule for the Giants Eagles. Mikey Buagtti, take us out.
It's the most important part of sports all in one place. It's IHAB, baby. Thanks for joining us this week. We'll see you next week when we recap who won and who lost. Fun fact, there can only be one next week. Let's see what happens on IHAB. Manny Motts. I'd have a beer.
I'd have a beer. Goodbye, everybody.